Hi, baddies! Welcome to the Superbowie podcast.
This is what, episode 4?
Yes, and today's episode is very special because Conan released a new album,
yes,
guys.
Yes, he did.
Or, sorry, he announced it. I can't believe I just said that. He announced it. There's so much to be said.
So much to talk about.
So much.
I can't believe this day is even here.
I know.
How are we getting an album barely a year after Conan released Found Heaven? Like, what?
I know.
And he announced 2 or so recently, and it's starting, like, a month after the album is released.
I know. It literally starts in September, a month after the album.
Before we say anything, I just wanted to acknowledge, we will be making an episode specifically dedicated to talking about this song, but we have a special guest star for that episode, and... Likely. And, that's going to be coming out most likely next week.
Yes.
But
so that's going to be a separate thing.
So we're just going to talk about Wishbone today and then go into the specifics with this song likely next week. Because
this song deserves its own episode anyways.
It was, for sure.
I'm not even going to get started because I could talk about it for hours.
Emotional to say the least.
Our reaction video says it all, really.
Yeah, you guys have probably
seen it. So, yeah, let's dive straight into Wishbone. The day it was announced was literally the craziest day ever. I had slept through my alarm and it was like literally like 8:45, 9 or something, and I was just sleeping, and Desmond came in and he woke me up with the fact that Conan announced Wishbone, and I literally thought he was lying to me.
She thought I was lying. Like, I woke up, I just got on Instagram and I saw a new Conan Gray album and I was like, hold up, this looks like an album cover, and then I read the post and I was like, Wishbone, the album, coming August 14th, and I was just like, there's no way, my eyes are playing tricks on me, and I literally... The second I saw the post and, like, flipped through it, I rushed into Maeve's room to wake her up. It was such a beautiful moment. It was like waking up on Christmas morning, even though you didn't know it was going to be Christmas.
No, that's the best way to put it. And it was so surreal. I was genuinely so shocked. I mean, we all obviously were. Conan stuck to the whole every 2-year album thing pretty closely. But it was so shocking to find out that he was releasing an album, obviously. And... there's so much to talk about with Wishbone. Like, why is it called Wishbone? What are we thinking? There's a huge theme of, like, luck and wishes going into this. Like, Wishbone, 11/11, being a song and being a lyric in this song.
Someone always gets the short end of the stick.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, wishing themes. Like, why are we diving into that?
I don't know. Maybe because Conan has a lot of wishes.
I know. I'm just curious as to the whole significance of the Wishbone. Like, does Corey Fogelmanis really have wishbones? Also, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly.
It's Fogelmanis.
Okay, is that really a part of their, like, relationship or whatever?
I feel like it is. Of their relationship.
Everyone, you and I have a relationship. Yeah. Friends, brothers and sisters. Yeah. A dynamic.
But yeah, Conan released teasers also along with the album announcement, of course, and God, it was just a countdown from that day.
For real. And the aesthetic of this album... we really need to talk about that because it is...
I love it, and we, like, actually
so
called it. Especially me.
Yeah.
I was thinking kind of Noah Kahn-esque, kind of... husky. And kind of... how do I put this?
Dark and
different.
masculine.
Nothing like Conan has ever
like
really
the scent of cologne that's scented forest.
Yes, like hints of Super 8, but also hints of holidays, kind of. But
so far it's not giving Super 8. Like, the aesthetic kind of is, but not like the music. Also, quick disclaimer, this is strawberry guava juice for anyone wondering.
It's not what you think it is.
It's not what you think it is. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I love the aesthetic so much. I love the new album cover. I love the sailor vibe. And we literally said that the new album was going to be blue and red because of Conan's grid. His grid was like blue and red on Instagram. He posted this blurry picture of like a blue background with like a red glove.
I know.
And like, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the Found Heaven on Tour one. I thought you were talking about the blurry running through field picture that was secretly from the This Song music video.
I know.
What the heck?
Insane.
But this aesthetic I love so much because I feel like it's so different from what literally anyone is doing or has ever done. I feel like one of the best things about Conan is how incredible his visuals always are. He pays really close attention to aesthetics, and that really sets him apart from other artists because I feel like a lot of other artists' aesthetics feel more like stereotypical or just kind of basic or nothing like special. But his aesthetic is always special. Like, what artist randomly decides to be a sailor on their album cover?
Who could have predicted this? Literally nobody would have predicted that this was going to be his sailor album.
It's like, physically impossible to predict Conan's album.
It's him as a sailor like riding on a wishbone through the air, standing on a pillow. Like, nobody could have predicted that.
Yeah,
like that's so
it's out
creative.
there.
I love that. And
I love it.
I love it so much. I love that it's blue. It's a beautiful album cover. I can't wait to hang up a poster of it.
I know, and the vinyl all come with like life-size posters too.
Does it have the album cover?
No,
Oh,
but
okay.
I have the perfect spot in my room for one of those posters.
Yep,
I
she's
can't
saving
wait.
a specific
We
spot.
love our
I'm gonna hang
life-size
up her
Conan Gray
wishbone
posters.
poster. And
Yes, you will.
if you variant collect, which I really hope you do, I'll take one of the posters too.
I know.
Or
you
do
will.
the CDs come with them or no?
I mean, we don't know yet,
Okay.
but usually, like the Superbowie CD, obviously it came with a poster. Like
I
you
think
fold
that's
it
how
out.
it'll be actually, but
could be
I
like
probably
that.
won't do that because
Yeah.
I want my CD to have a cover.
It's gorgeous.
Like my Superbowie, the reason I did that is because I have the autographed version, so I have that little thing I can put inside instead of
Yes.
the paper.
True. But anyways, I feel like the whole entire aesthetic of this album is very centered on like dreams and stuff, and that's why he's in the clouds. It's like wishes, dreams, and I just wonder why.
I think it's about dreams and wishes coming true.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
this
his
song, it's a love
a lot
song.
of his songs in the past were about like fictional things or like other people. Like for example, people watching. It's
Yeah.
literally in the title. He was people watching. He wrote the song about other people, and I feel like Wishbone is about his wishes and dreams like finally coming true, and him really, really getting personal and deep and writing about
Yes.
himself. I feel like this is really Conan's album.
I agree, 100%.
I feel like it's dedicated to him.
It already feels so much more vulnerable than his other music. Like, I didn't think it was physically possible to like any song that he could make in the future more than any songs from Found Heaven. But
Yeah.
obviously, we're going to talk about this song in a different episode. But just saying, the start of this era feels so authentic to Conan in a way that some of his other music isn't. And like, I love all of his other music, but this is like literally reading his diary.
It's so him.
I
It
love
really
it.
is. Like, I thought I was going to be, like, so attached to the Found Heaven era, and
Same.
I didn't want it to end, and, like, nothing could ever replace it. But while the Found Heaven era was really unique and incredible in its own way, like, Wishbone is... I'm here for it. I'm here for
Yeah.
the change. I'm ready for it. And I'm happy the direction, like, he's going in with his music and his aesthetic and other
agree.
stuff.
Like, especially lyrically, like, I feel like his writing is, oh, God. The writing
evolving.
style of this song, oh, my God, I keep
No,
talking about it.
shut-
But it reminds me of the writing style of Alley Rose. That was all I was going to say. Because the bridge of Alley Rose uses, like,
No,
so many
Douglas.
vivid visuals. So it's, like, kind of the same thing. But, anyways, also the track list is giving the same vibe to me. It's a very visual track list. I kind of want to actually pull it up on my phone.
It is, and I love the embroidery title on the cover too, because Ashley did that embroidery.
She did?
Yeah, you never saw that in
Did
the
he
photo.
say that?
Yeah, in the photo credits under the post, it says embroidery by Ashley. So she like embroidered the little Conan Gray wishbone thing.
Oh my god.
So and I love that too because that's like another piece of
adorable.
Conan inside the album cover.
I love that.
It's just so him.
Ways.
And I am so hyped to pull up to the Wishbone tour in a sailor outfit.
I know. Yeah, sailor or so here's our plan. We're hoping to get VIP. So for the pajama party, we're going to wear those koala onesies that we made that TikTok about, and then we're going to wear like our real outfits underneath it for the concert, but I don't know what my real outfit is yet. I want to make something epic.
Probably sailor.
If we go, which we probably will.
Luckily, it's in October, so it will be a little colder.
Yes.
So we could probably wear a sailor outfit. I just really want mine to be custom. I really
Yeah.
want to. I might try embroidery, although embroidery is very, very hard.
Wait,
and
that
I
would
kinda
actually be
low-key
so
suck.
cool because
But like, if I could embroider wishbones on the arm like his has on the cover, or like embroider just the word wishbone, I feel like wishbone would look
Yes.
really good embroidered like somewhere on it in red in that
Oh,
cursive
that's
font.
iconic. I love that. Wait, so you're actually wearing a sailor suit if we go?
Something sailory, for
Okay,
sure.
that's cute. I don't
I
know
might
what
like
I'll
wear
do.
it short sleeved or like
Or
do
like
something
crop
or
it.
crop it, yeah, or crop. No,
That'd be
I'm-
cute.
I'm not cropping it.
Anyways, I have gotten the track list. So we've got Actor, then this song, obviously, Vodka Cranberry, Romeo, My World, Class Clown, Nauseous, Caramel, Connell, Sunset Tower, 1111, and Care.
Okay,
This is
so let me
interesting.
say this. What I think this album is going to be is I think it's going to be a story from start to finish, a wild ride through Conan's life. We're going to step on the roller coaster, buckle up,
Set on the ship.
transported into him meeting this person, whoever it is, we don't know. Him like falling in love with this person, and then him maybe breaking up with her. I don't know. I just feel
like he's in love right now.
I feel like he's in love.
I feel
too.
like he's not broken
feel like,
up. Maybe I'm delusional, but he
I
looks
feel
so
like he
happy
definitely
in that
could
video.
still be in love.
Yeah.
But I really think the album's going to be a story, and I think it's going to be like a cohesive work that I think it's going to have lots of transitions, like Wallows did with Nothing Happens, where the end of the song, it has like hints of the first song.
Yeah,
I think
also
Conan's
did
going
that
to do that.
and, like,
I think there's going to be tons of transitions between tracks where it like seamlessly flows into the next song, because that's so satisfying. If an album has that, it's like instantly.
It makes it so cohesive and so fun to listen to all together.
Yeah.
I love that. But each song can still stand alone. So I really like that theory. I especially can get that energy from the track list because of how, like, romanticized, like, romantic and, like, visual the track list is.
Yeah.
Like, Vodka Cranberry and, like, Caramel, Sunset Tower.
11-11s.
Like, yeah.
Like, Wishes Coming True. Sunset Tower, also.
Alley Rose.
Alley Rose. It seems like a nod to Alley Rose, because
that picture.
What is there off in the distance in the Alley Rose single art?
A tower, also known as
tower
Big Ben.
with a sunset.
Yeah.
Coincidence? I think not.
I think not. That one is probably, I feel like it could be Alley Rose Part 2 or like a breakup song. Should we do a whole different episode predicting each song?
Yeah.
Or should we just dive into
Let
it
us
right
know
now,
in the
honestly?
comments if you'd like to see another episode fully dedicated to dissecting the Wishbone track.
Because I have some thoughts on this track list.
I have lots of
Class
thoughts.
Clown really sticks out to me because I feel like it's definitely going to be about Conan's high school days or even
I
elementary
think
school.
it's going to be about Greasy. For those of you
I was thinking that too.
For those of you that watched
Girl.
Zach Sang, Conan went to school with this kid named Greasy who had the greasiest hair ever. Boy never took a shower. Real ones.
The accent.
Yeah, and he was like, he would always like mess with Conan and stuff, and I forgot what he was doing. He was just like annoying Conan this one time. I think he was like
He like
hitting
pinched him, or
Like,
I think he
pinched him
like
or
grabbed his
something.
wrist. I don't
So
know.
then Conan stabbed him in the leg with a pencil.
Yes.
So that's very
That
Class
was
Clown behavior.
literally my first
Yeah,
thought
I think
when I
Class
was
Clown
about
is
to
about
say
Greasy,
that.
for sure.
I feel like
Mark my words.
okay, I don't think it's gonna be about Greasy, but that is the first thought when I saw it.
I think it could be.
I feel like
Or maybe someone else.
I
don't
could
know.
almost picture it being a friendship song with Ash being like, "Oh, we're class clowns together."
Was Conan a class clown? No, I don't really see him being a class clown.
wasn't.
He was like.
But
I feel like he was a very good little.
reserved. Well, actually, he
little
wasn't
student.
that reserved in that era.
Yeah.
I don't know. We shall see what that song is about. But I feel like this track list has very unique titles, especially compared to, like, when the Found Heaven track list came out, I remember reading it and being like, like, I don't know. They just all kind of sounded like, I don't know, it's a different vibe. It's hard to explain, but I also kind of thought with that he literally tried to name every single song after a different 80s song, which I thought was so cool.
That's
Get a
what I
very
thought at
iconic
first too,
80s
like
song.
Eye of the Night, Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah.
The final
Fainted
fight,
Love,
the final countdown.
Tainted Love, like,
Yeah, like.
girl.
And he said that was
So
a coincidence,
iconic.
but like.
I know, but I still
It's hard to
love that
believe. I'm
so
gonna
much.
believe them, but like.
And Found Heaven was such a fun era, but I just love how vulnerable Wishbone is
Yeah.
getting. Like,
I'm so ready for it.
it's so beautiful. And the tour, we need to talk about the tour. I have so many thoughts about the tour. I love how it's like, is it all amphitheaters or just mostly amphitheaters? Do we know?
I don't know.
I haven't looked up
up
each venue individually,
See,
but
that's
it's mostly
another prediction that I
amphitheaters.
got kind of right, because Noah Khan mostly
Yeah.
tours amphitheaters. It must be only amphitheaters because he's going to
think it is.
Shoreline and Red Rocks.
Yeah, he's also going to really weird places. I kind of wish there was a San Francisco show since it's closer to us than Mountain View, but we're still going to try to go to Mountain View. Don't worry
It's like
about
2.5 hours.
Yeah, but it's so worth it. And it's on a
Definitely far.
school day, but don't worry.
We'll be
We
fine.
will be there.
We will skip school.
We will, of course, for Conan. I literally skipped a college class to go to Wallows. So I can skip high school
Yeah.
for Conan.
Yeah.
Okay, it's happening.
So, tour. VIP packages were announced by probably a good source. It
Yeah.
was like Ticketmaster something.
It was some Ticketmaster
So I think it was
extension.
official, and
The
it
pajama
looks really
party?
cool. A lot of people are disappointed that there's no VIP, which
Okay.
I'm definitely kind of disappointed
You mean
about
Q&A?
too.
You
What
said
did I
there's
say?
no VIP.
Sorry, no.
Sorry, I just wanted
no
to correct
Q&A.
so the listeners
Yeah,
would
that's what I
understand.
meant. No
but
Q&A.
okay.
Yeah. So there's no Q&A, which is definitely a little disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed about that, but honestly, we get a full museum experience with like his old clothing. Like, I bet that the never-ending song jacket is going to be there. Like, we might... I know, honey.
If the never-ending song jacket is... We might get to see the
never-ending song jacket in person. I will crash out. That... Like, I literally made that jacket and wore it to Found Heaven on tour.
Do you think the Lonely Dancer's jacket is going to be there?
I think there's a good chance. It said it'll include his iconic outfits from his archive. So.
Okay, so also just a warning, if we do end up going to Wishbone Tour, which I really, really hope we will, I at least will likely not be posting the second tour starts because I'm going to be deleting all social media for the month leading up to it, so I don't get any spoilers. You're actually doing that? Yes, that's what...
because she said she was going to do this for Found Heaven, but she didn't. Yeah,
it was because I was too desperate for spoilers. But concerts are more fun if you don't know what's happening. I had so much fun at Wallace because I didn't know what was happening.
Because they've been changing track
But I also don't want to know what the little museum looks like or what the pajama party looks like the beating and the food and all that. I don't want to know anything.
Me neither. It sounds insane. And where is it going to be? It's going to be like inside, like... Does Shoreline Amphitheater have like an inside like event room or something for like random VIP things or like...
Let me check something out. Okay.
Also, handwritten lyrics. It said the museum experience is going to have handwritten lyrics too. I bet there's going to be like Heather lyrics from his notebook.
Yes.
How insane.
Oh my god. Imagine if they have the OG like Heather drawings, you know?
I would sell my soul to buy them.
If any of Conan's art is there, oh my god. You know that? Okay, this is not going to be there, but imagine he had that massive picture he drew of his face with like stars all over it for his APR portfolio. That video was the first video of Conan Gray I ever saw in my whole entire life, and I just thought he was so talented, and I love that drawing.
God, that would be so cool.
Also, I looked it up, and tour opens September 11th, so...
Oh.
I know.
Interesting choice, Conan.
Yeah, it's okay. He didn't mean it. But
yeah, I know.
Our show, if we end up going, which I really hope we do, is October 3rd. So we will be off of social media for less than a month. And Desmond might still run it.
Yeah, because if I just see anything Wishbone Tour related, I just won't, like...
That's true. And I might still, like, run it, but just, like, not scroll.
We need to keep y'all fed.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very busy time. Wishbone will have just come out. He'll be on tour. We're going to be maybe learning new koala facts. Who knows? Do you think he's going to reveal any new koala facts?
I don't know. Honestly.
I mean, but he revealed one for Found Heaven.
Yeah, I just feel like that was Found Heaven's
hoping for a new koala fact.
But I also have some theories about the set list. I think that Allie Rose is going to be played acoustic. Now, I know that's kind of a out there choice, but if you went to Found Heaven on tour, then you know what it felt like to hear that live with the confetti. It was such a big song, and I feel like that big aesthetic doesn't really fit the aesthetic of this album. And also, I feel like how can that song be anything but a closer? How do you play Allie Rose fully produced and then just sing Holidays or something? Like, that doesn't work.
The thing is, isn't he gonna close with a new song from Wishbone?
Yeah. That's why I think Allie Rose is going to be acoustic.
Oh.
It's too big. The fully produced version is too big to just be in the middle of the set list. Well, it won't be in the middle. I'm sure it'll be towards the end.
Song number 4.
Okay, I know you disagree with my theory, but I'm also partially manifesting that because I love Allie Rose acoustic with all of my heart.
Yeah.
I listened to that one performance of it like so many times. I think it's so beautiful. I wish he would release it on Spotify. It's absolutely amazing acoustic because the lyrics and the melody just carry so hard. And then the production does enhance it, but it's also just amazing acoustic. But
I like it acoustic too, but it will 100% be on the set list. And I kind of agree. I think it might be acoustic.
Yeah. I feel like he could change some things. Like, I also think... I think that Wish You Were Sober is not going to be on the set list.
Wish You Were Sober?
Yeah. I know.
Why?
It really doesn't fit the vibe, and obviously a lot of his music doesn't, and he'll still play it like Bourgeoisie's is and like Maniac, but Wish You Were Sober I didn't even think would end up on the Found Heaven on tour set list.
It's so tough live.
My favorite song to hear live.
It was like one of the most fun songs I think I saw live.
So fun.
Honestly.
I mean,
I agree. Maniac were both.
Found
Heaven. Okay, this is a Wishbone podcast episode. We need to remember.
But I just feel like Wish You Were Sober might not be on the set list. But another reason why I think that is because I think that Conan is going to play a lot of his, like, lesser known songs and like songs that he doesn't play on tour as much. Cause did y'all see that? Well, I know y'all did. Y'all saw that story of Conan like sharing what Dan Nigro said about Footnote. Conan randomly sharing Footnote on a story in 2025.
Wait, yeah, that was so weird.
Yeah, he was just like, oh yeah, that is a good song. And he hasn't played it since the Super 8 tour.
That was very, very suspicious.
Oh, yeah.
I think Footnote might make a comeback.
Exactly, that's what I'm
guys,
saying, girl.
kill me for saying this, but I am a Footnote hater. I don't love that song.
I mean, it's one of my least favorites from Super 8. Sorry. I like it, it's just not like up there. But also stop whispering to me to look at you. We've already established that I don't like my side profile. Anyways.
She's lying, guys. I didn't whisper anything.
He kept whispering that. You can replay the footage.
She's lying.
Where were we? What was I saying? Oh yeah, Footnote is not my favorite, but I would think it would be cool to hear some songs live that we haven't heard live before.
Agreed.
Like, also some
Bed Rest!
songs.
He's gonna play Bed Rest. I'm so sorry.
No, that's real.
He's gonna play Bed Rest.
Oh,
he will for sure.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way. Also, I feel like he's... Is he gonna play it at Gov Ball? I can't decide. I think
he's gonna play it at Gov Ball.
Yeah, he'll play Bed Rest at Gov Ball. Also, do you think he's gonna play this song? Do you think people are gonna hear this song live before us?
Oh, I'm gonna feel so...
Oh my god.
Their tour dates before the California shows.
I know, but like... It's the Wishbone tour, so it's not that bad.
I know. I honestly have so much jealousy about all the people seeing Conan in festivals this summer.
Can we just, like...
Can we move to New York City?
Can we, like, sell a kidney and, like, buy tickets to New York and just live there for, like, a week and then see Conan?
Sounds perfect.
Oh, Conan's in New York right now. I know he's staying there because he posted a picture of the Spotify billboard in Times Square.
Yeah, and he had, like, posted that, like, picture of his microphone and stuff and was like, Gov Ball. Also...
He's in New York right now. If we went there, we could spy him.
Gov Ball, dude. Wallows, Conan Gray, Olivia Rodrigo, back to back on the same stage. That tour was designed for us. Or sorry, not tour. That show was designed for us.
That show was literally designed for us, except it's 3,000 miles away.
Is that really how far New York is?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
3,000 miles.
Why?
Why?
At least Conan is coming to our state. And he has 2 shows in our state. Also, you ate that up. I just wanted to let you know.
Thank you. It was definitely a few keys down, but thank you.
Still sounded good, though.
Thank you.
And Conan does it really, really high. Thank you. Thank you. We love to talk about the way that Conan says thank you and Zach saying reviews. It sounds just so like humble and down to earth. It's hard. I mean, I know it's literally just the word
like
thank
Zach
you.
Saying is like, oh, you're such a beautiful human. I love you. Your songs are amazing. And Conan's just like, thank you.
Can we talk about how Zach Sang is the realest human ever?
God, I love Zach Sang.
He's such a Conan fan.
For those of you that follow my personal, you'll know that I have a Zach Sang quote in my bio. I have hello, beautiful human, just because I love Zach Sang. And his podcasts are so amazing. I love how him and Conan are actually friends.
I know. Like, I need a Wishbone podcast.
You'll watch other podcasts or other interviewers, and the energy just isn't the same with Conan and Zach. They just flow. Like, they're actually friends. They actually like each other. You know? It's not just like some random interviewer interviewing Conan. So,
they have literally
go watch
the
Zach
best
Sang if you haven't.
Dynamic ever. I know. Our podcast will never be half as good.
He has like 3 or 4. He has like 3 or 4 podcasts with Conan on it. Go watch all of them. They're all amazing.
He has 4.
He has 4? Okay.
Yeah, because there were 2 in the Kid Crow era.
Found Heaven one is the best. It's so good.
I really hope
Zach
Conan
Sang is
does
my
a podcast for
idol.
Wishbone. Same. And he replied to our comment. He knows that our podcast exists.
One day, maybe Zach Sang will come on this podcast.
Yeah, Zach Sang, if you want to come to our podcast,
just
you
hit
can
us
DM
up.
us.
You have 0 competition, so.
Yeah. But I really hope we get a podcast episode for this era since we usually do. But I'm going to stop asking for things because we're being fed so much food right now, so I don't even care. I'm so full. Like,
I was like crashing out over the Conan drought, but it's like barely a drought. We had
I know, it's
tour
like 2 months.
ended in when? Like
tour
November?
ended
December? I think it ended in November. Tour ended in November. We got holidays in October. Then we got Kid Crow Decomposed in March. So there was like really just like a 3-month
drought. Did end in November. I'm such a bad
2 or 3 month drought. Like, that's nothing.
Yeah,
We've
the drought was
fed
so
short.
Much. Conan is
feeding
us.
Like
he is delivering.
Amazing father he is.
It's so full. My belly is so full of delicious, scrumptious food. Conan, if you're watching, thank you.
Please keep raining upon the beautiful goods.
Yes. please do. But seriously, the amount of insane things that have been happening, and the fact, like, with Found Heaven, everything was spread out so much more. Like, we got the track list later and all this, but we got album announcement and track list at the same time, and then a single, and on the day the single was announced, he also announced tour. The day that this song came out was the most insane day of my life.
Me too. It was
because the tour
amazing.
announcement and
Elden
everything.
Ring Night Rain came out too. And for those of you that don't know, I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast before.
Actually.
But Elden Ring is low-key the reason I got into Conan Gray. So if y'all know the game Elden Ring, you'll know it's a very, very, very difficult game. And I was playing it for like a year, and I was trying to get through it, and I couldn't. And my sister had recently showed me a song by Conan, and I was like, yo, that's actually tough. I love this song. So then one night I was just like, come play a Conan Gray album for me while I grind Elden Ring. And Conan Gray helped me get through Elden Ring. So then for every night, like pretty much every night for the next at least like 2 weeks, I would play Elden Ring and she would play a new Conan Gray album, and we would just listen to that. And it's like his music helped me get through the game. So like Elden Ring and Conan both have a really special place in my heart because like they both like ignited each other's flames. And this song came out on the same day that the new Elden Ring Night Rain game came out, and it fed my soul.
It's such a sign.
Yeah.
How I love Conan. I always think about how we've been Coneheads for kind of a while now, and just no matter what happens, our love for Conan never fades.
It will always be there.
And his music just gets better every single time, and that's what's happening with Wishbone.
It does.
I am so
And that's
excited for
something
Wishbone.
else I wanted to talk about.
What?
Do we think there will be more singles before the album comes out?
Okay, so the album literally comes out in 2 months. So, like, if we do get a single, honestly, I hope we don't really get any more singles.
Maybe, I'd hope for, like, maybe one.
I could
But I
pick
definitely
one.
love going through a whole
love a good
album with, like,
surprise.
new songs.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Found Heaven had so many singles.
Yep.
Like, I feel like it would be really cool to hear most of the album at once. But this song was a perfect single for this album. I don't even know the album yet, and I already know that this song is the most perfect single he could have chosen.
And he always releases track 2 as a single, so he had to.
That is weird. I don't know why he does that. He also always releases the best song as a single. Because, like...
Wish You Were Sober.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
People Watching. Never Ending Song.
Yeah, those are all track 2s.
And this song. All of those are track 2.
Yeah. And then, as for, like, best song, Wish You Were Sober, Memories, Alley Rose, and now this song. So far,
All
my
singles.
favorite song from each
all
Conan
singles.
album has been a single, and obviously I haven't heard the rest of Wishbone, but this song is obviously incredible. If you have ears, you heard it.
I feel like Wishbone is going to have a banger of an opener and closer. I feel like they're going to be kind of similar, and they're going to loop into each other so nicely, and it's just going to be oral bliss. Oral!
Yeah. And the closing track is called Care. Like, I don't know. Care. Like, what's it gonna be? I don't even know.
I don't care about you anymore, or I care for you so much.
The fact that it's just one word
you care
scares
for me.
I know. Like, it's one word, but it's gonna have so much power. It's literally 4-letter word. That's so tiny.
Yeah.
Wait, 4-letter word. Like Olivia Rodrigo's albums.
What if Olivia
She's
Rodrigo's
gonna be
new
featured
album
on
is
it?
called Care, and it's like a collab album with Conan Gray?
Yes.
Conan Lee Gray.
In
and
all
Olivia
seriousness,
Rodrigo.
though, they could do something together. They're playing back-to-back on the same stage. They're at least gonna sing a song
I could
together.
so see Olivia being on Wishbone. I feel like
No,
Wishbone...
she's not on the track list, though. Unless he
Well,
did,
I
like,
just
a
mean
remix
in that
later.
similar vibe.
Yeah.
Musically.
Maybe he'll be featured on her next album. I don't know.
I could see that.
I feel like something's going on between the two of them.
For
I
sure.
don't trust it. But I'm so interested to see if the rest of Wishbone has the same vibe as this song with, like, very, like, pop, but also so, like, classical and, like, big and elegant, like, kind of, like, coming of age movie, like, romance, like, that moment where the two leads kiss each other and the music swells. That's what this song felt like. Like, are we gonna get that from the rest of the album?
It's gonna be like a movie soundtrack for sure.
Yeah.
All the songs are gonna be very cinematic and very emotional.
Cinematic, that's the word.
They could for sure
yes.
fit like a movie soundtrack, like a coming of age movie.
We're getting
something.
such romantic and cinematic energy from this.
It's gonna be
and
a
I'm
love
so here for it.
album.
Maybe.
I think
Do
vodka.
we think it is?
I think Vodka Cranberry is definitely gonna be a love
that song is like
that screams
almost sultry.
love song.
I feel like.
Don't know what that word means.
means miss you.
Oh!
The vibe of Miss
Okay,
You.
thank you. Good explanation.
But, thank you. Yeah, you can get it from that one song title. That's what I'm getting from Vodka Cranberry. It's like dark romance. Stop telling me to look at you. It's annoying.
Yeah.
Very dark romance vibes. And then I just still don't even know if we're going to have more of like an acoustic vibe for any... No, I honestly feel like... Well, okay, because
there
also
has to be
this
one
song...
acoustic. I think there's going to be one acoustic song where it's just like Conan and a guitar and him
That'd
just
be gorgeous.
pouring his heart out.
But this song also wasn't produced by Dan. And I think most
What?
of the album was produced by Dan.
It wasn't?
It was produced by Ethan Gruska.
I thought Ethan Gruska was the director of the music video.
No, he produced it. He's credited on Spotify as the only producer. Which is so interesting to me.
Is that the guy that lives in Sweden or Switzerland or whatever? Am I thinking of someone else?
I know. Conan did produce Found Heaven in Switzerland. Sweden.
Sweden?
One
I
of
think it was
those.
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden. But I can't remember. I feel like Conan has worked with Ethan Gruska before. I pulled out my phone to Google something so many times.
I think Ethan Gruska was on some of Found Heaven, no?
Yeah, no, I totally thought he was too. When I saw that name, I was like, yeah, I know that name.
Sounds familiar.
Let me just see. The only thing that's coming up is this song. I literally swear that they had another song together. Okay, so it appears that they did not have another song together.
So
Correct us if we're wrong
delusions.
in the comments. Yeah, apparently that name just sounds familiar. But I find it so interesting, though. Because, like, I feel like Dan doesn't tend to have that sort of vibe. I felt like this song was honestly giving Greg Kurstin, the producer of Valley Rose. It was giving Greg Kurstin very hard.
That's what I was thinking.
But
Greg Kurstin and Ethan Gruska kind of sound similar.
Yeah, and their production styles.
Is that his name, Ethan?
Yeah, Ethan Gruska.
Oh, okay.
Their production styles are very similar to me, in my opinion.
It was giving similar energy.
Yeah, so if Dan did most of the rest of the album, it'll probably sound a little different.
Yeah.
Which is so interesting to
Who
think.
knows? Who knows?
Only time will tell.
Only 2 months.
Yeah, and it's coming out on our first day of school, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Crazy. But, yeah, I think that might be all we have to say.
I mean, there was a lot to talk about, but I think we pretty much covered it all. And trust me, there will be a lot more where that came from.
Yes, we have many podcast episodes. We're going to be in our active era for long-form content. And we are also going to be doing our This Song episode pretty soon, likely. We don't have an official time planned, but it appears to be
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's
trust.
coming. And we are going to
And we have so much to talk about.
You're going to love it. But yeah,
we're very
thanks for coming to the fourth episode of the Superbowie podcast.
Thank you. Thank you for all the support and everything.
God bless.
God bless.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.